Welcome to a word of hope for Thursday of the 18th week in Ordinary Time. My name is Father Brendan Curran. You are Peter. On this rock I will build my church. Rock, sign of strength, support, endurance, sustenance. But for Peter, a rock? Really? Just a few phrases after this part of the gospel that we hear today, Peter says, as Jesus describes where his journey is going, it will lead to the cross. It will lead to persecution and even death. And Peter stops him right there and says, no, we will not let that happen. And then Jesus says the renowned words of saying, "Get behind me, Satan." Poor Peter. Peter's the same one who goes and walks on water, insisting, "Jesus, prove you're the Christ if you're walking over on water towards our boat, because we're about to sink." And then when he gets walking, he starts to tremble and begins to think he's going to drown. That's the same Peter the Rock, really? Who denies knowing Jesus 3 times the night he was arrested? His beloved Peter? Yes. It is absolutely providential. He is Peter the Rock. We remember in other scriptures that you are living stones. Yes, with every rock, each and every one of them is unique and distinctive. We all have our blemishes, just like a rock does. This one comes from Lake Superior. It has different discolorations. There are a few cracks in it too along the way. That's our story. That's who we are. Christ formed us as humans, just like Peter, with all of his blemishes perfectly formed and shaped in God's image and likeness. You are a rock, Peter. Today, let us learn from the rock of Christ that we are all living stones to build up that continually building and emerging church of Christ, this sacred and anointed community of faith. Today, let us learn from Peter, who, yes, is called rock, but rock in all of his wondrous imperfections too. Let's pick up our stones. Let us build up that church. And let that be a word of hope.